Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode Land of Season 3. I didn't say that right. Land of Islay. That is Season 3. Welcome. We did have a live stream, so I'm going to explain to you what we did. Not too much. I did make a highlights video because we didn't do too much. Basically, we made, for the most part, the moat that will eventually be filled with water. However, we didn't get to finish all of it. It was basically 3 hours and 30 minutes of me nearly doing the moat. I did, however, spend 4 hours this morning filling the moat out and adding these sort of unnatural rivers that are going to look very interesting. They connect to our lake, but also it's a good use for me to make 2 extra bridges that are going to connect to a different sector of our town. I like the idea of that. It's sort of, I'm not too sure what this sector will be, but it's definitely segregating certain areas. I'm not too sure if I'm really going to have like another wall across here, but there's definitely going to be a bridge in the middle. It's going to obviously be diagonal, so it's going to look a little bit strange, but hopefully we can make it work. Also, I might need to level it out. I'm not too sure. Yeah, there's definitely have to be some leveling out going on because it's a little bit strange. But during the 4 hours, I managed to add 1 extra layer, finish off these walls by adding sort of a nice trim to the bottom of our walls, and then obviously using trimless blocks as the sort of main thing. We will need to finish off doing these walls, however, before we actually flood our moat with water. We've also added, because we did do a Minecraft build that represented the actual tower, well, represented the actual castle we were making, I had to actually add these 2 towers to it, well, the base of these 2 towers, because we wouldn't be able to do it if it was filled with water. So I wanted to get that bit done. This is basically a scaled representation of what we've done on Minecraft, so it's gonna be pretty good. We can actually work from here, so it is working efficiently. I've also had to build the moat out a little bit from here, but I think it looks pretty good. I'm thinking of maybe having a bridge here, but I'm not too sure I like the idea of that. Maybe an escape route. I like the idea of that, since I think it's... No, okay, it won't work, because I would like to have a door like perfectly symmetrical inside that block face, but unfortunately that will not be the case. That was a rhyme. Fantastic. Yeah, so it's pretty good. What are we doing this episode? Oh yeah, and also I made this really cool looking sort of a drawbridge slash normal bridge. As you can see, this drawbridge should be able to, well, it actually won't be because I think it's 2 blocks too big. But the idea was that half of this bridge would be able to mold into this sort of groove, I would say, right here. So it looks like an actual drawbridge. Unfortunately, this sort of trim brick right here was the best we could really do to represent a chain for our drawbridge. I don't worry about that too much. I think it looks pretty good still. So I'm not worrying too much about that. Also, it looks good because it's not too big. What I wanted to do right here, as you can see, was there's some sort of connector for the main bridge, which isn't a drawbridge. It just stabilizes itself with these stabilizers right here. Same as these normal bridges. But it connects to this sort of bit in the middle here, which is just sort of a flat rock surface. That, you know, imagine if the drawbridge actually worked, you know, they wouldn't be able to actually cross on into it if it was open or closed. It made it easier, and it made it pretty cool as well, so it's a very unique looking bridge. Also, got some cool little statues right here. I used the ceramic roof trimless right here to actually make a really cool looking sort of base design for our statues. I like it. I might need to do a little bit more work with this sort of front, I'd say pillar. Wow, it's sort of 2 pillars and sort of a stair, let's say, for the front of our castle, just because I don't think it emphasizes the fact that it's the center enough. The statues do the trick, though. I was going to put them along here, but it looked really weird, so I might just put lanterns there. We'll find out. I might just get rid of these 2 blocks and replace them with lanterns. We still need to do quite a lot of lantern work, unfortunately. I'm not going to be using the wall sort of torches because they don't really light much of the area, and they're on fire, so it looks weird. I'd rather just have the lanterns, so I might just put some on top of the towers. Anyway, what we're doing this episode is hopefully filling out the moat, which is going to be a pretty cool thing to see. Also, we'll be trying to finish off these walls, just the base layer, so that we can actually not have to bother. You know, if we want to do something with the walls after we put the water in, well, we won't be able to without making it look bad. So we want to try and add some cool sort of trim effect to these walls, just at the bottom, so it looks sort of quite unique. Hopefully we can actually get something like that done. After that, we'll have to mine out all these. God, there's so many minerals! Look at this! We've got some mithril as well. If I just look around here, there's some mithril lying around. I think it's over here. There's like 2 blocks. Yeah, look at that. 2 blocks of mithril. Nice. We have actually got quite a lot of resources from the live stream. There you go. This is pretty good. We got some strong ingots as well. Let's see, mithril. Yeah, we got a little bit of mithril, so we'll make like 2 more. This is pretty good. I've got some bandages as well, but I don't know how to use them. Like, we haven't found a way to use them yet, so I'm not gonna go too far out. Now, I did say I was going to make sort of the food area, but I'm kind of thinking... I'm still debating where I want to actually put it. Because I would love it if it was here. But then on the live stream, I did come up with the idea of having the town centre right here with the tavern and the town hall. And a nice little sort of fountain town square kind of thing. A few marketplaces, stalls and that lot. I like the idea of that. But it'll be connected to this sort of main pathway. So it'll be quite interesting. We should probably get going though. We have quite a lot of work to do. And I've pretty much wasted about 17,000 hours doing nothing. Can I hear something? No, okay, I thought the sound wasn't working there. They will need to actually finish off these towers at the top and then sort of... I mean, they can remain hollow, I guess. We're not going to do anything in there. So we'll just sort of cover the top up with probably wood, I guess? Yeah, because I think on the inside we're meant to have some stairs going towards them after we have the wall completed. I guess we won't necessarily have the wall completed on the inside just yet. Because I want to get this sort of, all this mined out. Well, all the resources actually mined out. And I want to have the outside wall done first. And we might be able to get something done here, though. It depends. Like, I want to start sort of getting this farm done so that we can move everyone across it and start putting the storage somewhere else. It will save us a lot of energy so that we can actually get these walls done and start sort of actually creating our lovely little town. It should be over here, to be honest with you, but if the town centre is going to be here, we're probably going to just have a bunch of houses and random areas. So I think the eating area is still probably going to be around here. But I'm thinking here's a pretty good spot because it's at the back, so there's less chance of it actually being raided at all. We're going to have walls surrounding this area. I'm not sort of hoping that the mode's going to stop any monsters because, well, it hasn't in the past. So I'm not going to worry about that. We will actually segregate the entire town with a very sturdy wall. Let's just double check that we're being attacked. That'll probably be a good idea. Alright, let's see. We did get attacked a few times. Fortunately, no necromancers. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. But there has been a lot of spiders. Skeleton spiders, a few goblin raids as well. I think you might be able to actually see a fireplace somewhere around here. No? Just a lot of spiders' nests. Okay, we won't worry about that. What we will do, though, is we'll zoom down and we'll try and mine up all of these minerals. And then we'll get the area set up. Well, we'll have to fill up these holes as well once we actually mine up all of these minerals. Fortunately, we have like 20, not 20. Oh, well, we have 21 people now, I believe. Yeah. Oh, 23. Fantastic. Yeah, we have 23 people. I didn't know that. That's pretty good. I'm not going to bother mining out these minerals. Should I? I don't know if I want to. I guess I should, because it might be a bit of an eyesore if I can see them later on surrounded by water. So I think I'll just get rid of them. We've got to make sure that everything on the water level that we can see right here on the 2 blocks is perfectly done, because we won't be able to do anything with them later on. Well, we probably will with some sort of... No, I don't think we will at all. We can't build anything on water, I believe. In the past, we have been unsuccessful in our attempts to build stuff on water. So I don't think you can do it anyway. But you can get the water to move onto certain blocks, which is what we're going to be doing. Hopefully soon. It's quite a lot of work to do, though. Especially with all this mining. I probably should have gotten this done, but I kind of wanted to show everyone how many minerals. Like, not only how many minerals, all the work that we've done so far. But I don't want to get rid of everything. Well, I don't want to do everything off camera, because that's not really the point of a Let's Play, is it? Just wanted to get some of the boring stuff out of the way with. Like the mining. It was a very successful stream where people were just sort of like, yeah, this is mining. It was quite relaxing though, I'm not going to lie. So, it was pretty good. So we'll just continue to grab up all these minerals right here. We're going to have quite a steady haul right here. Now, I did show you all of the minerals we actually smelted, but not all of the ores that we have in storage. So I should probably go do that in a second as well. I probably missed some of the walls actually. There we are. Now we've got quite a lot down here because we haven't actually... Well, we haven't mined it completely. Now, what I'm thinking is I kind of want to have some sort of chisel across the sort of edges of our moat. I think it'll look pretty cool. I'm thinking making it out of flat stone. I think that'd be a pretty cool idea. Obviously, though, it has to be sort of leveled out, which I think is why I want to make it. So these sort of areas right here don't look too weird. Also, I'm thinking we should have some sort of connector here so that people... Like, I mean, we're going to have a bridge, but maybe we're going to have, like, a grate. Oh, yeah, that sounds awesome. Like a grate right here, or maybe one over here instead. All the water can go through. That sounds really good. That's something we might get around to doing. Of course, we've got quite a lot left to do. Oh, no, we don't want to mine all that up. So we'll get, like, a bunch of builders to put stone in the ore areas that we have actually mined out. What we will also need to do is get some... If we do this now, actually, go to construction and get some scaffolding. Now, we need scaffolding along here. There's quite a lot, I know, but we do need to have quite a lot along this area. We'll need some here as well, just to get rid of that eyesore. But we need some here because they won't mine these blocks unless it's not really gonna like pour out anywhere. I'm not too sure why that's the case, but it is. Also, we want to make sure we're all good, but we want to set something up. Now, the reason we use scaffolding is because have we got anything to represent? Yeah, we got some representation pieces right here. Now, scaffolding, with like dirt and that lot, when you click it, people are going to go and mine it. With scaffolding, it just disappears right away. There you go. So, basically, we can get it sort of done at will without, like, I'm not too sure if anyone's going to get killed if they get, like, hit by a wave of water. I'm not too sure how it works myself. But, I'm not going to take any chances. There we are. It's a very beautiful thing indeed. Also, let's go to this lovely little piece of land right here. I think we're doing a pretty good job. Let's zoom down because it's easier to actually mine everything out. I've got some ores right here that I've missed out on. We've got some ore right there as well. Just having a little look around. There's a lot of people are sleeping. I wonder if Neri is also in the bunch. Get that piece of ore. Piece of iron, that is. Looking good. They're doing a very good job, actually, mining all this up quicker than I was expecting it to. There we are. Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward, though. When I had the town hall idea, not really much of an idea, since it's sort of, like, normal. Like, you're not going to make a town hall? What's going on? Not the town hall, though. Sort of the town square with the fountain and everything connected to this tower. It's going to be pretty cool, mostly because this area here is perfect for it. It's a very sort of open zone. They can have a lot of cool looking buildings. I'm thinking of making the building... Oh, well, I'm thinking with the tavern and the town hall, I'm going to do the Minecraft thing, which I did with the castle. And, well, make it in Minecraft. I think that's a pretty cool idea, because if we do think there's a better design, we can just go ahead and try it out. Instead, because with Minecraft, it's easier to sort of trial and error it, whereas with Timber and Stone, it's a little bit more difficult, just because it's a little bit more time consuming. So I think that'd be a pretty cool idea, and I'll probably end up live streaming that. As you can see right here, all the minerals are nearly completely eaten up. So we want to go back to construction, and we also want to utility the scaffolding on this side as well. It has to be up by 2. There we go. Ooh. It just has to be covering this area. Now, I will admit, because it looks like it's meant to look man-made. It's meant to not look natural. That's why it's sort of going directly diagonally. I was thinking like, oh, I'll just like make it look sort of swervy and that lot. But I don't think it just didn't make sense to me. Like, oh, it just so perfectly swerves into, you know, our really man-made based moat. It just didn't make sense to me. But also, segregating this area, it looked a lot cooler without it sort of swerving in and out. So I wanted to do that instead. Also, well, my actual ideas was the fact that I just wanted to make more bridges. For those that don't know, I am a bridge fanatic. I do enjoy my bridges. That looks really cool. Like, just have the scaffolding all along like that. That's really good. It's like a sort of a wall being built up right there. I imagine we've just done it over here as well. Scaffolding's really easy to build, which definitely helps. So what we want to do... Actually, I don't really want to test that right away. Not yet, anyway. What we can do is mine up this area. There we go. Not that bit. We want to mine up the area underneath as well, which we can do. It probably won't perfectly align, though, from what I'm seeing. In fact, no, it won't, will it? Like, I can get the underneath layer done, I suppose. Yeah, we'll see what we can do in a minute. This bit. Yeah, if we can just, like, do we want to get that bit mined out? Not really, because it's not really going to be part of the actual design. We got this area here. Scaffolding looks really good as flooring. I'm not too sure. I've never noticed that. That's a very nice touch. I should have maybe used it as the flooring. No, I was thinking I should use it as the flooring for the timbered floor, but you get like pieces of scaffolding sort of sticking out. I think it'll look a bit weird. I guess that's maybe why. The thing is, we haven't got it here, but I think that might be because it's surrounded. So at the edges, it might be sticking out. I'm not too sure how it works myself. Let's look at storage real quick. Very nice. Wheat is getting a little bit high. Who thought? Let's just double check that we're not getting attacked at all. Looks pretty good from what I'm seeing. Lovely. So we'll just zoom up right here. Go to storage and get some more areas to actually store our wheat. We might need a separate wheat pile in our food sort of quarters. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking it should be right here. Because there's a lot of space for wheat. Whereas there's not really much going on right here. I'm feeling like this should be like the barracks area. Because it's pretty good to sort of the main gate. Well, yeah, but then the main gate's about here. So this surely should be where the barracks should end up. There's a lot of things we can do. We still need to sort of rearrange the road anyway. So that these two connect. And then we've got to get one from this area. For like sort of a mini gate right here or something like that. Maybe not a mini gate. But maybe like a big bridge that hooks up to the end of the land. Might look a bit weird though. And as you can see, it looks like it's all completely mined out there, so it's good to see. If we go to construction, terrain, stone. Now, I'm thinking, should I make the bottom layer? Nah, I'm not gonna bother doing that. I was thinking like, oh yeah, I'll make the bottom layer out of different material. Oh wait, but then I'll have to mine it up and take another 4 hours. No, not that. Let's not do that at all. It wouldn't take 4 hours for me to actually do this. It'll probably take me an extra hour. It seems like an hour per layer from what I'm seeing. But, are you guys understanding what I'm saying? I keep thinking like, what are you saying? What are you trying to do right now? I keep mumbling. And I mention this every single episode, I wonder. It's got to be getting annoying by this point. Right, if I just go down here. Beautiful. I'm just going to stop mentioning my faults. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Go back to your lives. We'll have to get rid of this scaffolding as well with this stone. There we are. I'll get rid of that bit. A bit right here. I'm really looking forward to seeing this moat in its final form. It's going to be really cool to look at. But we've still got quite a lot of work to do when it comes to the outside walls. Not necessarily. We can just get sort of the rough estimate done. But then it'll be sort of difficult for me to build onwards from there, though. If the water is there. So I want to sort of go a bit nuts. It won't be too sort of like grandiose, as it were. I think we'll just have sort of pylons sticking out from the outside walls that will help make it look more stable. Level up. Beatrix Parker, now level 15 stonemason. Fantastic. We've got a few more stonemasons now. I believe we have 4. Let's just double check that fact. Well, the possibility. I keep saying double check that fact. 1, 2. No, we only have 2. Really? Okay. Apparently I'm completely wrong. However, Islay is level 20 and level 19 blacksmith. So this is really good because we should double check all of the minerals we have. We have been, for sniper's sake, making gold coins. Well, making normal coins with gold. And silver. Since gold and silver is not really used for anything else, we may as well go nuts and make that. So if we just, that's 40. So we need to make 40. Actually, that's 80 right there. So we can make 80 coins. This is sort of the last thing I really want to do as Islay, because I wanted to actually make some other stuff. Like 120. Yeah, 144. With all the silver ore, that is. Not 144D, right? Okay, 144. There we go. So we got a lot of coins in the making. Now we can use copper ore. 115 copper. That's good. That is pretty good. We have 427 tin ore. That's absurd. How much mithril do we have? 10 mithril? Not bad. I think we can make 5 mithril ingots right there. Wow, strong ingots, that is. 129 iron ore. Really good. That's, like 64. There we are. So Islay's going to be pretty busy, as you can see. Now with the strong ingots, we're going to do the same thing. That's, oh, crap. A spider matriarch has been spotted by Stuart. Not bad. I'm not going to lie. If we just, oh, wait, no, by Stuart. He's the one with the armor. Oh, dear. Well, hello, matriarch. How are you doing? Okay, so this is going to be funny. If Stuart can actually outrun the matriarch, if not, then it's not going to be too funny. So if we go to standard ingots and just do what I just did before, which should be about 56. There we are. We'll make the coins last, since I wanted to do all this stuff first. Right, so as you can see, Stuart right here, facing up against the dreaded matriarch. Not very good. Stuart is also quite heavy. So if we go ahead and just get Stuart to go in this general direction. So now he is quite heavy, which makes me get a little bit scared. So there we go. So the matriarch is going to catch up, but hopefully it won't have the chance to actually do damage to him. Spider's been spotted by Stuart. Don't worry, Stuart understands the possibilities. So the matriarch is probably going to be able to hit him at least once, by the looks of it. With an unfortunate placement anyway. Like, if he turns, the matriarch's probably going to be able to hit him, so I don't want him to turn at all. Ooh, that wasn't good right there. Alright, so as you can see, he's going over to these rocks. Now, he should be able to actually run up. Oh, my God. This is absurd. Right, there we go. The matriarch is now stuck. Now, that may look really creepy, but don't worry about it, because it's meant to look real creepy. What we do now is we go up to this one point right here. So this is easier than what it used to be. Right, so now we got to be real quick. Okay. Wait for this spider to get to him. Right, there we go. There we are. He's like sitting on the old spider corpse. Look at this. How much XP do you get? Not bad. See? That's the matriarch for you. Now, I'm really sorry, devs, if you're crying right now. FRL Z903. I mean, I can't remember the name of the other one, unfortunately. What was the name of the other one? I'm thinking T. I do apologize. I think you use like multiple different named accounts. I can't remember. But yeah, I do apologize. It's fine. Okay, they're working on it. I hope they're not working on the matriarch anyway, because that's literally the only way you can deal with a matriarch. I mean, otherwise you're probably going to lose 2 people. Maybe 2 people. The thing is, you only had to hit her about 6 times there. Less than that. No, more than that, actually. I didn't count, but it sounded about 6 to 8 times. And now there's a bunch of sort of spiders roaming around, but that's alright. They're sort of hanging around this area. Oh, they're mining inside our bloody abode. I can't have that. Alright, there we go. Chris right there. That right hook. Oh, I think it was the right hook. I didn't know. I didn't see what hand it actually was. These holes are being filled in right there. These look like dams or something. It's pretty good. Right, what we also want to do is get this layer done. Right here. We'll have to... No, we don't want to do the same there because it will have to go that far. We'll mine this bit out as well. They should be able to mine that out. And then we'll mine out the bottom layer. Probably have to get rid of some of the scaffolding so they can actually go ahead and do so. In fact... I hope this doesn't go really badly. We're about to find out, I think. It looks like it's going to be fine. I'm just scared that the water's actually just going to flood the entire zone if I just misclick poorly. I'm very scared. Alright, if I just go back down here. Merv's behind me, by the way. That's the really weird noises. We'll have to get rid of this scaffolding, unfortunately, but we'll be able to go around it. Oh, God. My phone has been charging for about 2 years, so... Yep, that is hot. I have a very old phone, so... That's what it did. It was like, yep, I'm done. Get out of here. Pretty good. So they're mining that area out. That's when water just comes down. Oh, no. Here we go. This shouldn't work. It should still... It's only 1 layer fixed, so... Yeah, that's good. Okay, thank God for that. Thankfully, nothing bad's going to happen. Alright, so we just mine out that bottom layer. Not that one. Yeah, not that layer, but just that bit. We'll get rid of these as well, since they shouldn't be here anyway. That bit's completely sort of cut off now, so we just got sort of these bits of scaffolding. Sort of just leaving it. So as you can see, that's still good. So that bit should be leveled out. You, sir, having trouble getting out. That's fine, I'll just do that for you. Now you're just going to mine out these bottom layers here. And then put the scaffolding back on. Get that bit as well. No, wait, do you want to get that bit? No, you don't. What am I talking about? Leave that bit alone. It did nothing to you. And we don't want to get that piece as well. Do we not? No, yeah, we do. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? So the scaffolding is to help us actually mine all this out. Which I'm hoping it doesn't do anything about it now. There we go. Should be all good. Oh, I think your pick just broke. No, it didn't. Okay. So the scaffolding is here to help us avoid any problems when actually getting rid of this final layer. Because we don't want like one piece sticking out and not having the ability to mine it all up. Because it will just look weird. So we're nearly there. It is going to fill up this entire layer though. So it's going to look a little bit interesting. But we should be able to do the trim idea that I did talk about. That we should be able to get done on this few, well, the next few episodes anyway, including this one or maybe next whatever. You know the drill, hopefully. Don't pull the fire alarm though. We don't have any fire code in this place. Which I guess is a bad thing when you think about it. Also, I didn't sort out the storage issue. I just sort of overlooked it. This is something I do quite a lot. So if we just go to wheat and make some extra hay piles. Just make another line of hay piles. I don't mind. It doesn't cost us anything. Well, apart from a bit of hay, but that's fine. Also, I just bought carrots. Now, in the live stream, we basically have every kind of farming tool, well, farming seed type. Which we did buy them from traders. It's a good thing we're actually making money because we could afford them. And as you can see, look, carrots. Look at that. It's awesome. Got some pumpkins as well. Some turnips. Another spider by Sanctus. We've got some cotton as well, which is really good for us. Cotton was sort of the more important thing we were looking for, because now we can actually make the next tier of bed, which I believe is called comfortable bed. Also, metals are getting a little bit high. We are storing a bit of minecarts in here, but it's not really enough from what I can see. So I'm just going to store more of them outside. Let's see. I don't think I've ever talked about how much I like the storing system in this game. It helps to add aesthetic as well, which I'm looking forward to doing later on. Especially with the mine, all these mine carts outside. Oh yeah, that's going to be awesome. Oh, what's this? Can't get to my desired target. Okay then. Is there like an area that's sort of like, nope, I'm not going over there. I'm done. That's what that is. No, it doesn't look like it. What about over here? Is that where the problem is? Yeah, okay, that's where the problem is. There we are. We'll have to get rid of all of them, unfortunately. Actually, we didn't have to get rid of those two. That was a waste. Oh, well. Oh, no, we did. We have to get mine up that piece. Make sure that's not going to flood anything. We're keeping that bit. So we should be able to mine that all up. What we'll do is we'll go over here and construct some more scaffolding. Do we have the timber? We do. It's only one timber each, so that's pretty good. There we are. So this level right here isn't going to be right, but I kind of like the idea of that, because it'll be like sort of a mini waterfall going on. It won't actually look like a waterfall, because it will just level off from wherever it starts at. Which is a bit annoying. It's why we had to dig much further than we really needed to. But now we should start getting the building done. This is going to be really difficult to do because of how high the walls are. Oh no. Alright, so that bit's nearly done. So we'll just get those two bits done here with the scaffolding. And now, what we'll also do is, well, we want the scaffolding done first before I get these utilities added into it. We'll get a bunch of builders as well, so it should be easier. We don't really do much mining anymore other than sort of covering up any blocks that we've missed out. Like this piece of stone right here. We should also double check to the walls at the bottom to see if we've got any issues. Yeah, some like holes right here that I need to fill in. Haha. And there's one right here. We need to get rid of this as well. There you go, there's that, there's that. Just want to make sure, you know, we don't want to muck around or screw anything up later on. Or find something later on when the water's actually inside the moat that we can't actually deal with. That'd be very unfortunate. Oh, there's a hole right there. Like a doorway right there. Something bad's happening. This moat should be able to provide us at least a little bit of protection against any of the enemies. It will definitely force them to go through the gates. They do tend to try and go for it anyway. But it definitely is a huge aesthetical choice as well. I mean, it's a castle. Gotta have a moat. That's how it works. There we are. Now, this bit over here should be mined up. It is fantastic. So now, we'll go ahead and go back to making some scaffolding. Yep, just two more. We'll do that bit first. Oh, no, they should be able to do it at the corners. That's fine. We'll get all that mined up at the top as well before we actually finish it off. The scaffolding should be able to stop everything. In fact, we should get it done now. So we'll just get this one bit mined up first. Since this bit is all good, the scaffolding is protecting us from all sides. Oh, okay. What are you all doing? I guess you really have nothing else to do. Surprised you're not waiting at the hall, but I guess I didn't specify that you should wait at the hall, so... There we are. Look at that. It's starting now. The water has leveled down. And the game hasn't crashed, so this is good.